everybody, this is Megan the Man, aka Cartoon Starring 2, and welcome to my next reaction video. Today's videos we're going to watch is animation is today. Today's video we're going to watch is, well, an animation explosion video from Yoshi Player and Meta Runner Episode 6 Game Plan by SMG4/Glitch Productions. So yeah, we'll react. For a while, I'll be reacting to all of Yoshi Player's animation explosion videos. Goes for the rest of the month, then take a break until May when he does the by popular demand videos. So sequels. By Andrew Toff, who did by My Little Pony. Sorry about that. Anyway, what movie is he reviewing today from 2019? Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom. Yeah. Yeah, Yoshi Player has a history between that and the Bubsy games. He uses those two franchises as a running gag. Man, I've seen a lot of his videos and seen some of his videos, and a running gag of his is adding Norm of the North and Bubsy to it as a running gag. Anyway, anyway, I need to tell you a history about Norm of the North. Norm of the North is a movie he made that was released in 2016. A lot of people hate it and it made terrible reviews. Mr. Enter did a horrible review / rant on the movie as part of his animated atrocity series. He even reviewed the sequel, Norm of the North 2. Ooh. And I know his original Norm of the North video was taken down, but someone re-uploaded it, and I think he re-uploaded it eventually, but I don't know. But anyway, when Norm of the North was released, prior to the release of the film, they were Lionsgate and Splash Entertainment were planning on doing some direct-to-video sequels to it. Yeah. The sequels that were announced was Norm of the North 2, Back to the City, and Norm of the North 3, The Arctic All-Stars, and they were all 45 minutes. Kind of like a TV special, but yeah. But, yeah. And eventually they got to work on the sequel, but however, the two sequels, however, Back to the City and the Arctic All-Stars were squished together to become one full-length feature, Norm of the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom, which focuses on Norm being a king after the first film. So yeah, I saw Norm of the North on the Kim Cartoon website because I didn't feel like seeing it in theaters, but I did manage to watch it on Kim Cartoon. Back when it was called Kiss Cartoon. And I kind of regret watching that. Ugh. I also why I watched it because well I watched I watched the reviews from Yoshi Player and Mr. Enter, and they both hated the film so much. And Yoshi Player hated it, and he adds the film as a running gag. Oh man. But yeah, after I saw Yoshi Player's first review of Norm the North before Animation Explosion happened. So yeah, and because of that, I hated the film. I didn't see the sequels until this year when Netflix released both films on their streaming service, Norm the North 2 and Norm the North 3. So yeah. I watched Norm the North 2, Keys to the Kingdom, and Norm the North 3, King Sized Adventure. And let me tell you, both the sequels were horrible. I mean, seriously, they're worse than the first movie. Especially Norm the North 2. Ooh, and here's the horrible thing. The voice cast from the first film were replaced with a Vancouver Canadian voice actors, including Norm, who was voiced by let's see here, by Rob Schneider, who was voiced by Rob Schneider in the first film, is now voiced by Andrew Toff in future films. If you don't know who Andrew Toff is, he's a Vancouver voice actor. He's been in the Equestria Girls. He voiced a few characters in the Equestria Girls 3-part miniseries. Yeah. And worst of all, they added a new character, Fong, who's an anthropomorphic rabbit. And like Norm, he can also talk to humans. Ugh, why they had to add another animal character that can talk to humans? Why? Just why? I'm sorry. But that film ticks me off. But anyway, let's get started with Yoshi Player's review on Norm the North 2. Mr. Enter also did a review on Norm the North 2, but I didn't watch it because I didn't want to get spoiled. So let's watch Yoshi Player's review on Norm 2 in 3, 2, 1.
Norm of the North, Keys to the Kingdom, the sequel to the cultural film that tainted our cinema screens in 2016. And by cultural, I damn sure mean it left one scarring impact. Yoshi Player veterans will know full well my thoughts on the first Norm of the North film. I swear it's become a meme at this point. I hate the first one so much. The awful animation, the offensively stupid plot, the abysmal writing. It was considered one of the worst movies of 2016 for a reason. Yet, I guess because the film actually made more money than its budget, Splash Entertainment felt it was best to give this twerking fuckhead a sequel. I mean, given the ridiculous amount of Alpha and Omega sequels they've made, this shouldn't be all that surprising. But what's even worse is that this film got a limited theatrical release. And
it did.
Why is really stupid. Well, whatever. What's going on this time around? Norm has become the new king of the Arctic, who now has 3 kids, one of whom looks exactly like young Norm from the first movie, and now is going to be given the key to New York City, a way to bring peace between the humans of New York and the animals of the Arctic. However, Norm gets framed for robbing banks, and so now he and his friends have to try and clear his name. And right when this conflict was introduced, the real culprit immediately gave it away. Can you guess who it is? If you can, you're smarter than this movie.
Yes,
then again,
it's the mayor. It is the mayor. Ugh.
So as you can imagine, seeing how this is a sequel to Norm of the North, most of the same problems still apply here. It's baffling to admit this movie isn't quite as bad as the first one, but that won't excuse this movie's lack of compelling narratives. Norm can still communicate with humans, and it's even implied the same can be done with Norm's son. I didn't figure it out myself, I just never bothered to care. The lemmings return once again, albeit not as annoying here since there's no sequence of them peeing into a fish tank, but that didn't excuse them needing to be there. I remember when I first watched the movie with Nick and Cleve and how I was genuinely glad that Norm didn't want to take the lemmings with him this time around, and then the little fuckers go with him anyway. Just go away! Your movie is immediately better without you! And
Yes! I hate those lemmings!
But the animation is even worse than the first one. The movements are more stiff and uncomfortable, the laws of logic still don't apply, notably one point where Norm rapidly flips onto a helicopter and even flies through the blades, but even character models look off. There's this one scene where the mayor is being interviewed and the two look like they're both from different movies, where the animator's just lazy? That could be a good point.
I don't know, probably.
The city looking totally lifeless. Oh, but you want to know what's the biggest crime this movie committed?
What?
Well, it existing is one thing, but halfway through this film, the conflict is already resolved. At first, I thought this was going to come back a little later on, except a completely different conflict is introduced. Now there's a group of Russians who want to take ice from the Arctic and turn it into water, so the animals decide to challenge them to a hockey game. Taking out how distractingly half-assed it is for animals to suddenly play a hockey game, where did this plot come from? That is until I discovered that this plot was originally going to be its own story called Arctic All-Stars. That is the only reason why this movie was released in selected theaters, because all of a sudden it was long enough to justify an excuse. How lazy is that? Was the first story just not interesting enough to extend? It still doesn't help that this other story is just as boring and even more cliched than the last. I'll give it this, that the villain's plan was somewhat clever, but I also have to put up with Norm's unlikable brother. He takes up all the glory and never shares it with anyone. He got so irritating that it actually made me feel bad for Norm. And I
Me too.
Ever say that ever. This movie also introduces a new character, this weird, talking, possibly racist stereotype rabbit who serves no other purpose in the movie other than to just have all the easy answers for Norm. And apparently he can talk to humans too. He's able to talk to Vera and Olympia just fine, but when was this a thing? When and how does Norm know him? Why does Vera give him bedroom eyes at one point? The first film's kissing scene was bad.
I don't know.
I don't need to be given implications of bestiality in this universe. I also can't stand how these movies keep glorifying Norm. They keep praising him like he's this savior of the Arctic and that he has no faults, and likes to point out plot holes from the first movie. Like the writers knew it was a problem and they didn't care. I could go on about how ridiculously stupid this whole thing is, but I think you guys get the picture.
Yeah, I get the
picture. It was a
picture,
movie
too.
that had no right to exist given the backlash the last one got, and apparently it warranted 2 more sequels after this one. I guess it's not as bad as the first one. I mean, the first one was so offensively stupid. This one is just so bland and cliched. But
Yeah, it is kind of cliched.
I would have turned it off about maybe 20 minutes in, should you even last that long in the first place. I'm grateful it didn't make me dumber like the first one did, but one more rewatch out of these 2 movies and I might die of brain damage.
Me too. Oh yeah, and the reason why he said 2 more sequels is because they're releasing a 4th Norm film. Norm of the North 4, Family Vacation. Yeah. I can't believe they're releasing another Norm film this year. It's coming out this year. I just can't watch. I don't know how to say it, but I just can't watch another Norm of the North film. I can't watch the 4th film. It could be horrible than the last 3 films. I mean, come on. And I don't even know if Yoshi Player is going to review the 3rd film along with the 4th one. I think he's had enough of Norm films, including me. But if Norm 4 is released on Netflix, I might have to watch that one. Man, I don't know how much talking polar bear torture I can take. Ugh, man. Ugh, I need to calm down. Sorry. Anyway, next up, Matter Runner Episode 6, Game Plan, in 3, 2, 1.
Well, I guess you're back home, Peter. I want to go back. Come on,
He's back to his home world, like in the first and second episode, or first two episodes. I don't know.
I had so much fun being with you, Tari. We've never had a human friend before. I know, Theo, but I can't risk anything happening to you, especially with Lux out there hunting for us. I miss you, Tari. Don't worry, Theo. I'll still come and visit you here from time to time. Really? Roger, Jack!
What was that? Who said that? What the heck?
Wait, what? This is very weird.
What's going on? I have no idea. Yeah, where'd they go? Yeah, that was weird.
This heart gets a story's glow. I think that I can see it show. Your eyes have struck it low. Open up to see it go. It's one every day. Nobody will take you so. These arms are warm, never fading. The cold feels never waiting. Have to go in my friend. Out the blood I can't stand. Let the moment your hand. I think that I can see your eyes.
Gah. Okay, she's back to the real world now.
Hey, you okay? Yeah. Well, that was disturbing. Sonny? What the hell just happened? I have no idea. I think the game just kicked us out. It must be this. What? What about? This Ultra Jump Mania game already has its own Theo. So when it saw that Theo, it didn't know what to do and booted the both of you out. I don't get it.
Yeah,
I
kick
didn't know
both of them out.
Theo, so it exploded. Whoa. Does this mean I get to stay here with you? No. This means that you need to get back into your own cartridge. Oh, Theo's original cartridge is back at the speedrunning arena. Let's go and get it. Knowing Lux, he definitely would have taken it back to Task Force. No. You've gotta be kidding me. That makes things a little harder. Don't worry. We'll get it back, guys. We'll find a way.
Well, how the heck are they gonna get it back?
Remember Operation Silent Demon? Silent Demon? Oh, yes, I do. Oh, hell no. I'm gonna stop you right there, Martha. This wasn't the original plan. We were gonna train her and get her to join. That's it. And how exactly do you expect to get Theo's cartridge back? Just by getting her to join? I'm not sure. It's a whole lot safer than going on that near impossible suicide mission, that's for sure. After seeing what these two are capable
It is
of,
kind of like a suicide mission.
I don't think it's impossible at all. If we train Tari and manage to pull this off, Theo will be able to go home. And more importantly, Lux and Task Corp will be through. Sophia, help me out here. Tell this fool this is a dumb idea. He's right, Lamar. What? He's right. The longer we wait, the riskier it is for Theo to stay in our world. And I think with Tari here, we'd actually be able to pull that mission off. What is Operation
Well,
Silent Demon?
how the heck are they gonna pull it off anyway?
Damn it. You see? How y'all gone and played this dumb idea? Get some sleep, Lamar. It goes for everyone else. We'll talk about this in the morning. Oh, now you want to go to sleep. Before y'all wanted to fight Tari first, and now y'all want to sleep. Hey,
Just let him
I'm
sleep.
telling you here, come back. God damn it. Being emo doesn't mean you're smarter, you know. You're funny. Let me show you guys your bed.
They're funny.
Stick on. Hello. Cool. Sheridan here, and this is an update on Project Blue. Wait, do I need to... My life's work is almost complete. Watch this finally going to see the fruits of my research, and more importantly, I'm not gonna be fired. Wait, I probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway, the AI program I made works perfectly. It can possibly beat any game you put in front of it. All that's left is to find a human host to download the AI into, and we can begin the final phase of my research. Oh, God. Oh, that's some good coffee.
Is he drinking enough? Is he drink? I think he drank a lot of coffee. Is he trying to keep wake of something? Think so.
Oh, God. I don't know what's doing. I gotta find someone now. I found someone. She's a letter runner here at Tascorp. We've made incredible progress.
Is it Tari? I think it's Tari.
The AI has been downloaded into a meta runner unsuccessfully. From what I've seen, the host game playing skills have skyrocketed tremendously. Oh, we are killing it, aren't we? I think we're ready to take this experiment to the next level. I'm going to use a more advanced iteration of the AI. Oh, this is going to be so good. I have no doubt that she is going to become the best meta runner at Tascorp. What's the good of this? Oh, I'm out of coffee.
You probably shouldn't have had a lot of coffee.
Oh, God, no.
What the heck? What's going on? What the heck is going on? What the? What? What the heck? Okay, that was crazy. What's up with him and that anime pillow? I know SMG4 created another character based off of that frog character from Super Mario Brothers named Fishy Boopkins, and he has an anime pillow. No, wait, it's the character Bob. Yeah, he has an anime 4 pillow, not Fishy Boopkins. I don't know. Could be either Fishy Boopkins or Bob. Yeah, Bob's a wizard based off of the wizard character from The Legend of Zelda. I mean, he was introduced in an episode which is Zelda themed, but yeah. It's a hologram.
It's time to get to work.
Aww. They look like little chibis. Is that the SMG4 logo on her thing?
So it's been a whole year since we formed MV5. And we tried tirelessly to disrupt and take down the evil Tascorp.
Yeah, it could be either Boopkins or Bob that has an anime pillow like that guy had. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of SMG4. God, it makes me think of Ruby Chibi. You know that Chibi, that Teen Titans Go like series that Rooster Teeth made when Ruby was still going? I think Ruby is still going.
Here we go.
I even heard some of Rooster Teeth's shows might be on HBO Max. Hopefully Ruby will be on HBO Max because I will love to watch Ruby all the time if it's on there. On both Verb and HBO Max. That would be good.
Showing that kind of evidence to the public would completely ruin Lux and his company.
The problem is Tascorp's security system is super tight. From the outside, there's no way it can be hacked. I've discovered, however, that there is one way to get in.
What is it? They look so cute and adorable.
A huge underground esports competition is coming up. It won't be broadcasted to the public, and more importantly, Taskforce will be running the game on their servers. What does that mean, though?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Crashes at any point during the competition, the servers will go down too, which would give Sophia a small window to hack into their network.
Now, I bet you're asking, how are you gonna crash the game?
Well, yeah, how?
Some more ramen. Well, there's a glitch that we can execute that should be the trick.
What's the trick? Magic wand?
That's exactly why this is a dumb idea. The glitch is so difficult, so precise, that the chances of any of us doing it is next to impossible. And if this fails,
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way. I haven't completely figured it out yet, but when I think of a goal or a task, I can see the path to complete it.
then think about it, Lamar. This glitch is 10 times easier if she can utilize her abilities. I guess.
After watching you play yesterday, I really think you can do it, Tari. You're the chosen one.
Is she really gonna use a magic wand?
Network, I'll be able to extract all of their information.
Not only will this bring an end to Taskforce, but we'll be able to source the
All that power. Sorry.
but will
I think she
only
got carried away.
completely in. Otherwise, you'll be putting all of us in danger.
Yeah.
So, I play a game, execute a glitch, and we take down Tazcore, right? That's right! What do you think, Theo? Yeah, sounds fun!
I think Theo's okay with it.
Be able to find records about me on their system? I feel like we might find info on who I am. And why I can't do anything. Yes, of course we'll help you. Okay,
Yeah, they'll help you,
let's
Tari.
do it. Yahoo!
Yeah.
Y'all honestly think we can do this, then I guess I'm with you.
He's with
Damn,
you.
this is a stupid idea. Good. Let's get started.
I don't think it's stupid. I think it's brilliant.
Under a week to train you up and teach you this glitch.
What's the game we'll be playing in the competition anyway? Oh, it's called Tempest. It's a game!
A magic RPG game.
Crazies.
Because you love
Is it
us.
similar to games like World of
All right,
Warcraft and
Robin,
Wizard 101?
Cabinet you go.
No, don't put me back in there. I love the taste of life. I just want to make ramen.
Screw you, chef.
Okay, try now. Turn it on.
What the heck?
God damn it! Why is this not working?
I don't know. Probably because the character jumped out.
What did you find? I have no doubt that she is going to become the best meta runner at Taskcorp. Come on! So that's what happened.
In the background?
That does sound familiar.
It's Lucinia. All this time we thought she was missing when she... God damn it! How did we not know about any of this?
I don't know.
I've never heard of this Project Green before. She must have secretly done this. Wait.
What is it?
Well, rewind the tape. There. Come on!
What the heck is going on here?
Hand me the controller.
It's the symbol from the Meta Runner logo. I wonder what that means.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching MetaRunner. Huge shout out to AMD for sponsoring this series. You can go check out their products by clicking the link in the description. MetaRunner will be taking a 2-week mid-season break and will be returning Thursday, 19th of September. Thanks for watching.
Well, if you're going to take a break from Meta Runner, then I'll take a break too. And I'll return to watch, and I'll be back to watch Meta Runner with episode 7 on March 23rd. Until then, I got a lot of animation explosion videos from Yoshi Player to watch, so that could be good. So anyway, that was my... Until then, I might need to watch some other animated videos to watch until I go back to watching Meta Runner. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next reaction video. Kind of wonder what Yoshi Player is getting reviewed. I'm kind of wondering what Yoshi Player is going to review tomorrow. Probably another sequel, like I don't know, Lego Movie 2, I guess. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.